Hi, so my name is Daniel Asari, and this week um, I'm supposed to be creating um, an Active Directory domain service, and I need to log into my Azure VM through an RDP, which I already have that downloaded. So all I'm going to do is to start my RDP, connect, and then I'm going to insert my password. Now, after inserting my password, I need to accept the verification of my VM certificate that allows me to want to remote access my VM. Now I'm logged in and I have my server manager console open. So the next thing I can do is actually add roles and features to my server manager, that is to elevate a particular service. For instance, the ADDS to a domain controller, then I can take it from there. So I'm going to add the roles, and with the beginning I have the wizard. So all I'm going to do, not really that much, just going to follow through with the wizard and just have my installation done for me. So I'm going to click on next, and we have the different types of role or the installation type I want to be creating. And I want to create a role-based or feature-based installation, not a remote desktop service installation. So I'll continue with that. And then what kind of server would I want to be creating what kind of server would I be actually elevating to become a domain controller? And I currently only have one, so that is just that I'm going to use. I'll click on next, and which service or which server role am I going to elevate? And we have different options in the list, or different roles in the list, and I want to activate the Active Directory domain service. So I'll click on that. Having it check, I'll go ahead and click on add features and then click on next. And the .NET frame is needed for even the console manager or the server manager console to actually run, which is also a feature that supports or it's a service or a feature or an application that supports the working of the the Active Directory domain service. So I'm going to go ahead and click next, and I'll go ahead and click next again, and then I'll be restart the destination server automatically if required. So I'll check on that to make sure that I have my system. Yes, so I have my system restart automatically by itself. So I'll go ahead and click on install, and waiting for my installation to be done. So now my installation is done, so I'm going to go ahead and close my installation window. And since I chose my system to restart, the system seems to want to restart, so I just have to wait for it to restart and respond. If not, I guess I could just go ahead and then follow with the next steps that I'm supposed to go through. Alright, so now I need to promote this server to a domain controller as the services or the components have been installed. I'm going to click on promote the server to a domain controller. I'm supposed to be choosing add a new forest. So with adding a new forest, I need to start off with the domain root name, and that's supposed to be ensign.corp. And I'm going to click on next. So I need to select a functional level of the new forest and then the root domain, and forest functional level is supposed to be my current server that I have. Well, I also have my domain functional level, which is also going to remain the same, specifying domain control capabilities. This is going to be a domain name system, that's a DNS server, and then global catalog system as well. I'll go ahead to add my password. Since my second password isn't matching. All right. But for security save and safety save, I would want to continue leaving them in the original positions. So review my options to see if everything done is correct. If not, then I'll have to go back and fix what is not fixed or what is not in the rightful place. I think everything is okay. I could go ahead and click next. So I'm restarting my RDP since my domain was set up, my system had to restart, and so I was logged out from my RDP. So I'm reconnecting the RDP, and I have to log in using the domain and the user account or the username on the domain. So I'm going to choose more choices and then use a different account, and I'm going to input the ensign / Mr. username, and I'll input my password. say yes. So waiting for my system to respond. Now there were some other setups that were created, and I had to wait for that to be done with, so that I don't have to be waiting whilst I was recording. So okay, now to check for my user account and to know how I'm logged in, I would want to open the task manager, and from the users tab, this is my account. Well, it doesn't really show of the domain starting before the username, or the domain ensign, the ensign domain / the username. So I'm going to try using the command line interface. So I'll open my command prompt, open the start menu, and then I'll input command prompt, and I'll input who am I to tell off, and it gives off the account name as the domain / the username on the domain. So now my domain has been set up, my ADDS has been set up, and it's done. Thank you.